this cover, we're going to use an 8mm socket. Loosen that bolt up and slide the cover out. And loosen up this worm clamp. You can use a 8mm socket or a straight blade screwdriver. And the same with this one right here. Use a trim tool and just separate this retainer right there with that bracket. Now slide the snorkel off right there and pull it out. Just to gain more access, I'm going to pull this air box off, disconnect the mass airflow sensor, grab the air box, pull it straight up, then you can slide it out. There's 2 tabs, and this holds it in. I'm just going to take the cap off the coolant reservoir, set it aside. I'm going to take the bottom radiator hose off. I need to drain the coolant. There's no coolant drain on this radiator, so I'm going to use a hose clamp, pliers that have the cable style. Remove that hose clamp. Make sure you have a drain bucket underneath. Squeeze that. Just let that drain out. Now I'm going to take this hose off. Just use some hose clamp pliers. And let's twist the hose a little bit. If you can't get it to break free, just use a 90-degree pick. Try to get underneath there, or a hose pick. Slide the hose off. There might be a little coolant in there. Now there's 2 bolts, one here and one underneath the housing. Use a 10mm socket. Take those bolts out. All right, so take both of those bolts out. Should be able to slide it off. Keep the drain bucket underneath because it'll probably spill some more coolant out. And get it out. Just take a rag, just clean this area up. If you have a lot of corrosion on here, just use a razor blade or a scraper. Scrape some of that off, or even a wire brush. Now take the thermostat and housing, slide it in position, and take the 2 bolts and get them started. Then torque these bolts to 11 foot-pounds. Now take the hose, line the hose up with the clamp. Use the hose clamp tool. And if these clamps seem weak, then replace them with a worm clamp. And slide the air box back in position. What you want to do is slide this piece. It's going to go right here. It's going to slide there, and then push the 2 push pins straight down. Push down, it's good to go. Reconnect the mass airflow sensor and put the snorkel back on. Line this up with the throttle body and the air box, and tighten up the worm clamps and line this bracket back up. Put the cover on, slide it in the back, get the bolt started, snug it down. Now you want to fill up the coolant reservoir. Fill it up. I fill it up about an inch or 2 above where the fill line is before we start the vehicle. And start the vehicle with the cap off, and the level is going to adjust. It's probably going to suck some into the engine, and then after that you're going to adjust accordingly. Let the vehicle run for about 10 minutes, monitoring the level. While you're letting it run, monitor the temperature gauge. Make sure it does not go over 210 degrees. If it does, then shut the vehicle off, let it cool down, top off the coolant, and try it again. Turn the heat on, put it on medium fan. Turn the heat all the way up to hot. Make sure you do feel some heat coming out of the vents. especially when the temperature starts getting up there. If you don't feel any heat, again, your coolant level is going to be too low. Shut the vehicle off, top off the coolant. And then after that, after the thermostat has opened up, when the hoses are nice and hot, shut the vehicle down, adjust accordingly, put the cap back on, you should be good to go.